How's it going, YouTube? So I just found out that the May 2022 ban list just dropped, and I'm going to be reacting to it. I just found out that it dropped. I have not seen anything on the list, but I was texted by a friend and was told that I had to check it out. So, yeah, I don't really know what to expect from this. I know the TCG is in a very strange place right now where a lot of very, very strong archetypes are dominating the game, but they're also extremely new, so Konami doesn't really want to hit those archetypes that they just made because they want to sell all of their product. So I don't know what they're going to do to try to balance some of those decks, but I really hope that Konami does address a lot of the problems. So we'll see what happens. I got all dressed up, and I'm ready to see what they've done. All right, so we're going to go through. Okay, first of all, there it is. Max C is still banned. So they still haven't budged on their Max C. All right. Harp Horror, that's still banned. I know a lot of people were asking for Harp Horror to be unbanned. Let's see. What do we have here? Thunder Dragon Colossus, still banned. Sorry. All right. Oh, Electromite, still banned. All right. A lot of people were trying to get that back. Mecha Thanabeast, Auroradon. So that is our first ban. I think this card had to go. Anything. Konami needs to learn that when they make cards that can spawn up to 3 tokens, it was a problem with Link Cross. It kept making all the tokens. Now they're taking out another problematic card that just floods the field with tokens. I agree. Auroradon had to go. Oh my gosh, Prank Kids Meow Meow is banned. Wow, that is just a gut shot to all the Prank Kids players. So I think Konami did learn. They limited Meow Meow, and they realized that it didn't really do anything because limiting extra deck monsters doesn't really help because they always have access to it. So, wow, that is a aggressive move. I didn't think they were actually going to ban the card. And there it is. Predaplant Verte Anaconda is banned. It's gone. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad they got rid of this card. This was... I thought maybe they also banned... No, they didn't. They did not ban Dragoon. They just banned Verte Anaconda. That is what I wanted. That's all I wanted. Oh, that is perfect. Verte Anaconda was such a problematic card. Any two monsters on the field can make basically any fusion. They can make Dragoon, they can make Phoenix Enforcer, they can go into ridiculous things. This card was so abused, and it was not being used in the way that it was intended to be used. That card really had to go. Okay. So many people just were like, oh, I'm going to make Verte, then I'm going to send Red Eyes Fusion with all that stuff and make Dragoon, and then pass, and they thought that they were good at the game. No. You're bad. Okay. Verte Anaconda is banned. This is already an amazing ban list, in my opinion. All right, so we're going to go through. We're going to keep looking. That's all the links. Synchros, Xyz. All right. Spells. Nothing. Pot of Greed still banned. Fine. All right. All right, that's it for the bans. So we have 3 very, very big bans. And now we're going to get into the limiteds. All right, there's the Exodia pieces. All right, little upset to see that all the dangers are still on there. They definitely could bring off Jackalope and Tsuchiyonoko. The world would not explode if they did. All right, there's Fairy Tale Snow, still limited. Jet Synchron is back. Oh my gosh. So they didn't ban Hack. Hacky Fabrax is still in the game. So they're bringing back Jet Synchron. We'll see what happens. Maybe they're going to do something else with the other tuners, but Jet Synchron is an incredibly powerful card. So I'm going to look for that to make waves. All right. Oh, what else do we have? Performapal Monkey Board. I like that. I know Konami has been trying to do a lot with bringing pendulum monsters back into the game, but obviously Electromite is still banned, so they didn't really bring back the one pendulum card that they need to make people want to play pendulums. But I guess if you want to bring back some of that tier 0 potential that some of the pendulums did have in the past, I think Monkey Board is a good way. It's obviously not the best card to bring back, but it's still an incredibly powerful card that, I mean, people will play it. Oh, whoops, clicked out the list. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, let's keep going. Red Rose Dragon, that didn't need to happen. That's a really strange hit. Yeah, that didn't need to happen. Red Rose Dragon's fine. Gazelle, still limited. I know some people were asking. Servant of Endymion. See, that's what they should have unlimited, was Servant of Endymion. That would have been really helpful if they want people to play pendulums. All right. Wait. Yatagarasu? They unbanned Yatagarasu? Okay, if anyone doesn't know, because it's been banned for so freaking long, Yatagarasu is like, it's a spirit monster, which some people might not even know what that is. If it attacks your opponent directly, it skips their draw phase. So there was a combo like way back in the day with Yatagarasu and Chaos Emperor Dragon, where it would like clear your opponent's entire hand, and then it was called the Yata Lock, where they would just attack your opponent directly, and then it only did 300 damage, but since your opponent's never drawing cards, they can never stop Yata from attacking directly. So they just attack directly like 20 times till they win. Oh, that is so crazy. I never thought I'd see the day when Yatagarasu would be unbanned. I don't even have time to formulate my thoughts for what this means for Yatagarasu coming back. I mean, keeping an eye out for those decks that are going to abuse this card and try to make the Yata Lock happen. Because if you're caught in a Yata Lock, you lose the game. It's a win condition. So we're going to see what happens. I would not be surprised if this would be abused and then they would have to ban it on the next ban list. All right, let's keep going. Crystron Hakifibrax is limited. All right, I don't think that does a lot, because honestly, you're only going to be using your one Crystron Hakifibrax to go into your combo, so limiting it is not really solving any of the problems. Yeah, that one doesn't really matter. Shooting Riser Dragon, all right. I don't think that also, that's like the same as Crystron Hakifibrax. You're going to be going into one of them in your combo anyway, because that's when you're doing your big Synchron tuner strategy. I do think, honestly, that those Synchron turbo decks are getting a little out of hand. So maybe this is Konami's attempt to just address that they know that there is a problem. But I don't really think shooting Riser Dragon is doing much in that combo. It could be easily replaced with a bunch of other cards. I mean, honestly, the problem for those Synchro turbo decks is Junk Speeder. Junk Speeder is like the biggest problem. Being able to summon out, going like +5 off of those combos just from one card. That's the problem. All right, keep going. And all right, Change of Heart's back. I'm not actually that surprised. I know a lot of people actually might be surprised by this. But Change of Heart is never really that big of a problem card on the ban list. It was back in the day, but there's so many cards to just steal your opponent's monsters. I think limiting Change of Heart isn't really going to be a big thing. It's been banned for so long, and it was one of those cards that could just get off the ban list. Also, another thing, Called by the Grave, still limited. A lot of people in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel have enjoyed Called by the Grave being at 2. So I was really kind of expecting Konami to follow and bring Called by the Grave to 2. So I'd like to see them do that. Called by the Grave is a very powerful card, and in this hand trap meta that we're in right now, having 2 Called by the Grave would be It'd be really helpful. What else we got? And let's see. Time Seal. All right, that's another card. So if anyone doesn't know, Time Seal, it's a really simple, really old trap that it allows you to skip your opponent's next draw phase. I don't know how I feel about this. Time Seal is a strange card. It is 1-for-1 trade-off, but I don't know. It's kind of like, I don't know what they're trying to do with bringing back Yada, bringing back Time Seal, just trying to get you to skip your opponent's next draw phase. I don't know. That's probably not going to be that big of a difference. No one's going to play Time Seal. All right, so now we're going to get to the semi-limits. Do we have anything? Dynamite. Okay, they're literally True Draco got a little bit of a hit. That's all right. It's whatever. Not going to make that much of a difference. It's pretty searchable. Ben 10. All right, so Ben 10 is back. It's searchable anyway. Not that big of a difference. Tenki. All right. I don't really enjoy this one, really. I think Tenki should have stayed limited, but now that it's semi-limited, it's just going to make those Tri-Brigade decks even more consistent. Pot of Desires, okay, bringing it back to, or putting it to semi-limited from limited, that's better. I don't think they should have hit Pot of Desires at all, actually. Just put it back to unlimited, it's fine. Trickstar, Light Stage, yeah, go unlimited. Wall of Revealing Light, yeah, unlimited, doesn't make a difference. And Night Assailant, yep, that's perfectly fine, unban it. Trishula, I mean, that's great, yep, unlimited, I don't care. It deserves to be unlimited. It's been limited for such a long time. Oh, there we go. Salomon Great. Mirage Estelio is now unlimited. I mean, that's huge for Salad players. That's going to incite a lot of people to come back to Salads. It was a really great deck back in the day, so that actually might make people start to play it a lot more. A Hero Lives. Oh, okay, so they're bringing back A Hero Lives to unlimited. All right. You know what? They made it semi-limited in the last list, didn't make any splashes, so now bringing it back to unlimited, I don't think that's going to be that big of a difference. Salomon Great Circle is also off the list. Okay. So they're just easing Salads back to full power. Gazelle is still limited. Or banned. I forget which one it was. But yeah, so they're giving them back Salad Circle, which is also huge. Okay, a lot of people are going to be trying to go play full power Salads again. But it's not full power yet. But it is... Oh, what did I do again? It does have a lot of its old parts back. All right. We're going to finish this up here, maybe. Yeah, wait. Scapegoat. All right, and yeah, last card is Scapegoat. Totally expected to see this. They semi-limited it on the last list, and it didn't do anything. And then so now they're going to unlimit it, see what happens. I know a lot of people are worried about using Scapegoat to link climb. I think it's going to be fine. So, I mean, take my word if you will. So, wow, that was quite the ban list. Wow, there's a lot to dissect on that list, and yeah, I don't even know. I need to start formulating my thoughts on this. Obviously, the huge hit is that Verde Anaconda. It's these three right in a row. Auroradon, Meow Meow, Verte Anaconda. These three are absolutely huge hits on the ban list. People are really going to have to restructure some of their decks around this ban list. But overall, I think it addresses a couple of the old decks that were that are being power crept. But now with like Sword Soul and stuff like that, it doesn't really affect it that much. So yeah, it doesn't do much for the current meta, but it's giving a lot of power to some decks that were once powerful, like Salads and like those Pendulum decks that were really good back in the day. So it's really giving some more power to those decks, seeing if they can make a resurgence. But this is a really, really nasty ban list for some people. Especially Yatagarasu. We can't forget about Yatagarasu coming back. So guys, that's all I have for this video. If you liked my review, please consider subscribing. If you have any different opinions or different reactions to cards that were featured on the ban list, please let me know in the comments. I read and respond to every not insulting comment. I should start putting that, because some people have started to leave some pretty nasty comments below my videos when they have different opinions. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.